Hey you guys, welcome to your weekend edition Love in General reading. This is for the element of air. So if you are Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, these messages are for you. I want to thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I ask that you all please continue to do so. Remember, these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully you get some clarity. And also this is Friday, so remember I collect, well, by the time most of you see the video, I collect payments on Fridays for the reading. So if you want to book your reading with me, you would email TemajTarot@gmail.com. I'll send you that price list, and if you want to go with me, then book your reading on Friday. Central issue, heart of the matter, we have the Ten of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the Nine of Coins, we have the Four of Wands, the King of Wands, Death, Five of Swords, and the Emperor. I'm getting meaty competition here. Oh, and if I didn't say it, this is for August the 23rd through the 25th, 2019. All right, so I feel like someone has been exposed. Someone's vulnerability is being exposed here. And I feel that you also may be cutting someone out or cutting off communication. Maybe you're cutting people out who are not able to be vulnerable with you. But I feel that something about being exposed. You guys also may have some sort of mental breakdown or having some sort of anxiety over the weekend, like an anxiety attack. Or this may be something that has been happening, like there's been a lot of things on your mind. Feeling like you've been a slave to these thoughts, and it's just kind of time for you to cut them out. I'm seeing you cut things out, basically. You have been spending a lot of time to yourself. I feel that you have been evolving, learning about self-love, focusing on you. You also could have turned someone's cup down, which could be this person's energy. And someone is feeling like shit because you love yourself too much to tolerate anything. Because I'm also getting like a lot of self-love here. I'm also feeling like you have been listening to your intuition. You've been manifesting. I also feel like you have gotten to a place in life where you're in love with your independence. So much to the point where you are kind of untouchable. I feel like you've been through the fire enough that, you know, no one else is able to break you at this point. I just feel like this also is about you reaching some sort of breaking point and evolving, and, you know, letting go some sort of old belief systems, letting go of things that you identify with to embrace something new. And then it looks like there could be double endings this weekend. I don't know if things are ending. Okay, I see this is two ways. So one of the endings, those of you that have been single, I'm feeling that maybe that is the end of your single life. And, you know, new love is getting ready to begin for you. For others of you, this could be the end of a relationship that was a dead end. Or if you just felt like, you're like, what was the purpose of me being in this relationship if I'm going to be the only one offering my cup out. So you could have cut off that relationship and you're okay with it. Something also could be going on with your job, though. You know, maybe you are deciding to let go of a job and pursue your passions or establish your own business. Yeah, some of you are really tired. You're just sick and tired of that 9 to 5. And you're being urged here. I'm getting like a strong independent cards, establishing like your own business. This could be you just saying, this is the beginning. This is a new beginning for me. You know, you finally escaped or moved on from that phase of your life where you were working that 9 to 5, and now you're ready to be independent here. So you're stepping out on your own, and you know, both of these are having entrepreneurial spirits and energies, and it's just like, I want to call the shots. I want to figure out how this and that can go. Now, of course, this should be if you've already been developing some sort of idea. Maybe you already have started working on your side hustle, but you were holding on to that 9 to 5. I just kind of feel like finally, you know, it's like letting go. It's like, okay, it's time to do this full time now. So you might be putting all of your efforts into your own business this weekend. In a love situation, I almost feel that you may have changed someone's life for good. Like, I'm looking at how they have the Pluto energy on here, and it's next to this person. So if you are connecting possibly with the fire sign, maybe something's going on where you've somehow changed this person's life, or this person is getting ready to change your life. You may even decide, I see this going either way. Either you are moving on from a fire sign, or you and this fire sign have decided to take things to the next level. Or because you were like so independent and like, I don't tolerate anything, you know, that is less than self-love. If you cut someone out, I feel like this is them saying, okay, like, I want you back, and they're fighting for you here. I also feel that when I was saying some meaty competition, I almost feel like there are two people that may be competing for you, and they both are very strong-willed. Yeah, you could have two very strong individuals competing for you, and they are, you know, putting their best foot forward, or they're making some sort of high demands, like they're coming at you very assertively and aggressively here, because he feels that, you know, he should get what he wants. He's very passionate. He's coming off as very passionate, and he's like, I go after what I want, and I don't stop until I get it type of energy. So if he sees you as his prize, then it's like he's coming at you nonstop. He's coming to kill or squash the competition here. Now, I'm also seeing if there has been any barriers up between you and somebody. Like, maybe this is the energy of you and another person, and both of you guys are very strong-willed. Both of you are very passionate about your desires, passionate about your beliefs. I feel that if there was some sort of silence between the two of you, or if you guys had just become, you know, standoffish or guarded with one another, that is coming to an end. We're moving past that. It's like, let's put our guns down. Let's put our weapons down, please, and just be together. Let's just be happy. Let's talk. Let's compromise. So I feel like if that was the case, like some sort of silence going on, that is something that is coming to an end here. I feel like something is marking the new beginning. Something's that I feel like you're establishing some sort of new foundation with someone. And this person, the Emperor, he's coming off very old-fashioned. So you might have someone coming towards you that believes in like the traditional gender roles, like the alpha male, you know, and the woman, you know, maybe he wants someone I don't know. I don't want to say barefoot and pregnant type energy. It could be. It could be the person coming off as, I need you barefoot and pregnant. Hopefully it's not that extreme. I don't think it's that extreme, but I do think he's very dominating in the bed. He's very dominating in the house. He wants to be the breadwinner. It's not like he's telling you can't work, although he might be pointing his sword at you, trying to tell you what to do. Like, listen here, woman, blah, blah, blah. I don't want you working. I'm bringing home the money and this and that. It might be. And maybe that's where the argument or the frustration comes from, because it's like, no, I'm independent. Like, I don't want to give up my independence. You know, why should I have to do this or that? You guys, whatever the case that you guys were fighting about, I feel like there's going to be some sort of compromise. If there was something going on at your job, like you had a lot of competitors or enemies, which is the reason for you quitting or getting fired, I can see that as a possibility as well. But I mean, I feel like it had to happen. Someone really wants to be in control is what I'm getting. Someone really, you know, that pride and that ego gets in the way of these relationships or these people that you're connecting with. See, I feel like this person is holding out their list and they're like, you see what's on my list? You know, things have to go this way, that way, that way. I wrote this list, it's mine, and this is the way the game is played. And, you know, this is them, you know, trying to enforce their beliefs on you. But at the same time, you are like, absolutely not. So you might be mentally challenging for this person, but also that could be the turn on. Someone could actually be turned on that you challenge them, that you don't back down. Maybe they find that attractive here. Now, yeah, it does. Regardless of what type of situation this is, I feel like it is moving to the next level. Some of you could be moving in together for the first time. You could be maybe trying to make something official as far as your relationship status. You could, if you've never slept together before, you could be sleeping together. Let me see what this death is. So I'm seeing a couple of things with death. I see death as something ending so that things can heal and so that this new chapter can begin in your life. Also, maybe something, you know, the way it was being established ended, or the way things were headed ended. Kind of like a tower moment where after things have been leveled out, or after the playing field had been leveled out, it's like, okay, now we can get back to business. Now we can start healing, and now we can move forward. Now, I also saw this as the possibility of someone maybe moving on from a fire sign, especially maybe like a Sagittarius. So it could be that either you moved on from a Sagittarius, or a Sagittarius moved on from you. I'm also seeing this as a possible sacrifice for those of you that could be in long distance relationships. Like you or the other person, there needs to be who's moving to where. Are you going to move to my city, or are you going to relocate, or am I relocating to your city? So something in regards to that could be going on. So yeah, here's the tower coming out here. So something was demolished and leveled out so that now you can start from ground zero. We're starting from ground zero and we're rebuilding here so that we can have a stronger foundation. Even if you already were an entrepreneur, like maybe you are changing the way you've been doing things or restructuring the way your business was ran. Uh-oh. Yeah. I feel like someone is making a complete 180 too. Something in regards to a relationship where maybe someone was making a complete 180. I feel like someone is rising from the ashes. You could also be dealing with the Scorpio. So yeah, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, maybe another air sign, especially Gemini or Aquarius. But it does look like something or someone is rising from the ashes. Something had to be refined. Someone wants to restore something that had ended. It's like, let's restore this. I mean, it could be like literal. Like you work for a company that restores paintings, or you're an archaeologist, or you find pieces of information and restore them and make them beautiful again. So I feel like something had to be I feel like you had to go through the fire, or someone had to go through the fire. The relationship had to go through the fire. Someone also needed to learn something in regards to how to express themselves properly. So I'm also feeling that if you were being misled, or if you were headed in the wrong direction, that, you know, that had to change. You could have been paranoid about something too. Your paranoia could have been misguiding you. But nevertheless, it looks like that is something that has changed. Or if you weren't paranoid, someone else could have been paranoid. But I'm seeing this mostly as fighting. Like, no more fighting. Let's not fight anymore. Trying to see. Let me just kind of look at the... Let me look at the Four of Wands, and then we'll do some energy cards. I just feel like overall something new is being established. After something's been demolished, it's being rebuilt. Stronger. I also feel like someone may be celebrating a birthday this weekend, and the sun just came out. So maybe, I don't know if you're being invited to someone's birthday celebration, or if this is talking about the birth of something, or like the Leo season, something about the birth, or something during Leo season, something getting ready to come to an end, like as we're leaving from Leo season, moving into Virgo season. Matter of fact, I think today is already Virgo. This is like the first day of Virgo season. So this is a renewal of something. The Four of Wands is about the renewal of something. And I feel like maybe someone is ready to be open and honest and speak the truth. Because I was saying here, like something in regards to needing to be vulnerable. I don't know if someone was ashamed of their past, or ashamed of something, of exposing themselves, or ashamed of their behavior. I don't know. But I feel like someone had to have their ego crumbled to pieces in order for something new to come of it. Yeah, someone is inspired now. I feel like there's this happiness. Someone is inspired to keep going. There's a lot of strong fire coming out in you guys reading. I don't know, it might be a literal fire sign entering your life, or someone, maybe they have fire in their chart, like some strong fire placements. Or is someone with who's very passionate, very creative, very sexual. That's another thing I'm getting. Someone coming towards you is very, very sexual. They're going to be giving you a lot of orgasms. You're being asked to surrender to this person as well. I'm getting like someone also may have, I don't want to say have you in check, because I know some of you might be like, have me in check, you know, but it almost is like someone sets you straight. Maybe it's the other way around. Maybe it's mutual, but I am getting something like something sets you straight. Like you never had something like this before, or this is a completely new experience, not just sexually, but just all around. But yes, sexually, let's just say, for instance, you like to be in control in the bedroom. And that's what you normally do. That's your thing. You connect with someone who just like sets you straight. They're like, look here, this is how I get down. And this is what you're going to do for me. And it's so good, you kind of surrender to it. Man or woman, I don't know. But that's kind of like the energy that I'm getting. I'm also seeing jealousy. Someone is responding out of jealousy. It's almost like if I can't have you, no one can type of energy. But I really feel like it's new before you guys get to, you know, talking about I don't want my ex back. I feel like this is new energy. This is new. That's why I'm saying it's never been experienced. Someone is good at mind games, or the both of you are, or someone manipulates through sexuality, and maybe some sort of mental stimulation. Someone, you know that BDSM is not just sexual too. It's a mental control as well. Someone who mentally controls you, but it's something about it that's very erotic. Look at them with their swords standing up. That, I mean, it could be you or another air sign that you're dealing with, but someone is taking back their control. They're taking their power back. This can still be you in a situation, especially business wise, or, you know, this is you defeating your enemies, defeating competition. And if this is someone competing for you, this is someone that is crushing the competition. Whoever you had talking to you or approaching you, I feel like it's one person out the crowd that just like obliterates everybody, and they feel that you are their prized possession, and they go into warrior mode. And I just got a similar message in I think it was the earth sign reading. So although earth didn't show up, it could be dealing with an earth sign. But I feel like someone goes into warrior mode to be with you. So let me go ahead and pull some energy cards. Additional messages for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Oh shit. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, so we have action, storm warning, indecision, and attachment. Something weird may be getting ready to happen this weekend. Someone's actions leads to a tower moment or a storm. So someone is coming into your life that is finna destroy everything that's been established. Some sort of ideas that you thought you knew everything. This person is coming to show you that you know nothing, or that you need to forget about everything that you once believed in. Whatever happens leaves you feeling torn. You are going to be so confused. I mean, looking at how there are two horses on here with indecision, maybe what I was talking about, some meaty competition. Maybe you're going to find out that there's two competitors like coming towards you where you are going to feel torn. Maybe this has never happened to you before, but it's like all the gloves are coming off and masks are coming off. Wow, this, okay, so these ending messages is something here. I feel like whoever is rushing in is causing like a disturbance. Like, I'm wanting you to have clarity, but it looks like something causes a storm or more confusion. I feel like you are being chased or pursued. But if you're being chased or pursued, I guess I'm kind of honestly stuck at, well, what are you confused about? Because because one person is coming towards you. So there must be a weird situation where maybe actually two people are coming towards you, leaving your head spinning. Maybe it's something in regards to people coming out the woodworks. Boy. And it's like you're so stuck on something. You're so stuck on something, but you're having to take off the blinders. But I also see this as people removing whatever mask they were wearing. That's why I say, too, those of you that could be talking to people on the internet, if you get that FaceTime in if you can, to make sure the person is genuine and that you are talking to who you thought you were talking to. Just because this is ending up so crazy, I just want to see the next card here. So 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel is coming out. So I guess this is about someone being vocal. Someone's expressing something or saying something. Maybe, you know, that throat chakra had been blocked. And now, you know, there's going to be either an argument or there is like all this talking, someone just kind of spilling out their guts to you. For some of you, and it has woman holding a coin. Sometimes I see this as the literal signs. So maybe it could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Maybe they're opening up to you. Or maybe you are torn between some sort of business opportunity. Maybe you feel that you need to speak up. Maybe something that you do or say causes a storm or causes someone to feel like they need to make a choice or a decision. I also see this as someone waiting to be rescued here. So someone may be coming off as a damsel in distress, and they're kind of like, I'm over here. I'm over here. I don't know. I feel like maybe there's someone trying to get someone to come towards them, or someone is silently crying for help or doing something that they know will make the other person cause a reaction out of the other person. Maybe someone needs to feel like a hero. On a mundane level, all I see is something happening like in regards to maybe a possible rainstorm, and getting lost on your way somewhere. Maybe you're supposed to pick someone up, or maybe you're supposed to be going to someone's house, and because of this storm, you know, it confuses things, and you're like, I don't know which way to turn. GPS isn't acting right. GPS is sending me off. Your judgment is very clouded, very, very clouded because of something happening, because of something that gets released or something that comes out. Someone could release their envy or their jealousy. Wow. Okay. So I'm going to stop right there. Look for an interesting weekend, in short. I hope that makes sense. Please leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Many blessings to you.